chapters of the Brown Berets. We got some other organizations here. We have a whole team of medics. So if you guys have any questions or concerns at all during this march, go ahead, find myself, find one of the Brown Berets, or find one of the medics. They have their markings on, so they're easy to identify. And yeah, we're here to march with a purpose, with an intention. Okay, when you're walking, when you're marching, remember we're here in a ceremony. We're here to honor the land. We're here to honor those who came before us. We're here to honor the kids who are locked up in cages. We're here to make a statement. We're here to organize. We're here to connect. We're here to close bridges. So when you're out here, make sure you make friends with the people that are standing beside you. We got to organize. We have to be as organized as those who are opposition. And these are incredible times that we're living in. They're tragic times, but I have faith in our people that we can make the best out of any situation. Do we have any more speakers who would like to come up and say anything before our designated speakers? You can share a poem. You can say something off the top of your head. If you'd like to come up and speak, you can come up and speak. So I want to give a thanks to Josue and Lisette, some of the visionaries for this. We're going to have Don Santos that will be here joining us, marching with us, dancing as we walk. And that's the tone we want to set for this. A very prayerful, very peaceful march. And like I said, we got quite a security team today, so it's going to be a good one. And again, make sure you stay hydrated, guys. We got a long walk. It's going to be about a 40-minute walk, so make sure you're staying hydrated. And in the meantime, just relax, sit down, feel the grass beneath you, feel the earth beneath you, give thanks. Like I said, we're honoring all those before us, and we're carrying the work that our ancestors have put before us. We are just carrying on the legacy.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
And showing our solidarity, because it doesn't matter what ethnicity, what we stand for, what we fight for, but we all come as one when one of us is threatened. So thank you for that. Let's get our voice heard. Let's stick together, and they're going to be offering some songs. So please, thank you.
Thank you.
Chikie waisochi, chikie waipano yolo, pampani misla sotla, pampani misla sotla, inkanoshi no yolo. Chikie waisochi, chikie waipano yolo, pampani misla sotla, pampani misla sotla, inkanochi no yolo. Cuida flor, cuídala en tu corazón, porque te quiero, del fondo de mi corazón. Cuida esa flor, cuídala en tu corazón, porque te quiero, del fondo de mi corazón. Chikie waisochi, chikie waipano yolo, pampani misla sotla, pampani misla sotla, inkanochi no yolo. Chikie waisochi, chikie waipano yolo, pampani misla sotla, pampani misla sotla, inkanochi no yolo. Cuida esa flor, cuídala en tu corazón, porque te quiero, Cuida esa flor, cuídala en tu corazón, porque te quiero del fondo de mi corazón.
Okay, I am Miriam Smith from Seaside. And I'm definitely glad to be here on this particular occasion because we do need to make sure we get the children out of the cages. So I wrote something up because this is what I do, is I work on stopping CPS, stopping ICE, and these are things that I've done all around, stopping CPS all over the country, stopping ICE all over California, and working with some other people around the country. So it really bothered me. So I wrote up something, and I'm a little nervous, so, you know, because I get a chance to talk about something that is very dear to me, okay? And we had like 56 different attorneys in the state of California working with us in the Bay Area, and we would have these private meetings to shut down detention centers, ICE detention centers, and to find and catch whenever somebody was picked up by ICE. We would find where they were located at, and we would catch them within 2 weeks. If somebody notified us, within 2 weeks we would have them out the detention center. So I want you to look up Resistance TV. I did a show with a young man, I can't even remember his name right now, but he purposely stayed undocumented. And he'd go in and turn out the detention centers by the hundreds. He'd teach people their rights, let people know that they were violating their rights when they got picked up and what happened. So there's a lot around this and a lot of private people working on this kind of stuff. And so this, like I said, is dear to me. So I want to read what I wrote because, like I said, you know, I'm kind of nervous about this because I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to shut it down. Okay. So, you know, we're here today because of the children targeted by this administration's agenda. They thought if they take the children and cause harm to the parents and their children, it would stop the parents from seeking refuge or a safe place or even from thriving. Now, as a result, the children are being separated from parents and placed in cages, and over 1,500 children have still been not placed back with their parents, so are still misplaced. And then these children are separated, and it's causing irreparable harm and danger and problems for these children that we can't get back. The children will never be able to recover from these things. Children, whereas the children today, we have to stand against these children being in the cages. So the children today are better off with their parents rather than in cages and in homes, foster homes, because of the corruption and the malicious reasons for the government. So because the system is so corrupt, and because these children are also worth money to the system, they hold them. They put them in cages, grouped up together, from babies to children 18, and they don't even identify, they can't even identify who their parents are or who their loved ones are to get them back home. This is very sad. This is very wrong. We have not just Latinos, but there's Black Latinos that are, you know, in these cages. Children are, I was just looking at pictures the other day of them in the cages, and we need to move forward to stop this. The system is very corrupt. They take these children for non-emergency reasons, and they take these children and interrupt the relationship with their parents. They do it all for the money, and they do it to cause harm, purpose harm, intentional harm, done by Your Highness the government. So we stand here today, and we're here together. I'm not standing with you, but I am standing with you. And we're here today because we've had enough. They have no valid reason for doing what they've done, for taking the children and placing the children in cages, or for taking the children and placing them in homes. Many of children have been adopted even from this system, never to connect back with their families again. The problem is searching out and finding those children. An agenda or a group of people that can help do that would be awesome, because these adoptions are illegal and adoptions can be overturned. So this is all done, and we must resist the government control and respect all human beings. That means every immigrant or not. We must respect the human beings and protest today, not tomorrow, but protest it today, because we've had enough. And when we say enough is enough is enough of government control. They must release the children, and they need to release them now. So I want people to understand, I'm an activist, I'm an advocate, and this is one of the things I do. I used to have cards before I got in my shape that I'm in now. And my cards would say "Stop ICE" on the top of the cards. And yep, pause the cause today. And pause the cause too. Listen, that's what we have to do, is pause the cause to stop ICE and stop the police brutality. We have to work among ourselves, coming together and pause the cause. Stop calling the cops. Stop calling for anything. I want to say that we were successful when number 45 came in office. Don't want to say the name, but when number 45 came in office, me and my daughter and a team of us, that was community 831 people, went to the city council the first time they had a city council meeting and asked for Seaside to be a sanctuary city. We had different people come to ask for Seaside to be a sanctuary city, and then the young lady that was on the city council decided to ask for Seaside to be a sanctuary city. As of today, Seaside is a sanctuary city, but let me tell you how that happened. This is important because when you're building teams, I'm building a political action team so that we can get justice and so we can move that agenda forward beyond the marches, so that we can march into change, and that change would happen right now. So how did we do that? With Seaside. Seaside, we went, everybody started teaming up together, coming together, and going up to that podium and saying, we want Seaside to be a sanctuary city. Before you know it, it caught on like wildfire. It caught on. And then, March the 2nd or 3rd, 2017, we filled the house. Over 600 people showed up in Seaside City Hall. They never had that many people before to show up for anything. But we had teams of people. We'd go into the community and work together. And we were doing political action teams then, getting people together to show up to the city hall. We were able to make Seaside a sanctuary city. We turned it around, and guess what we can do here? We're able to stop ICE right here. We're able to do it. We shut down the Richmond Detention Center. I'm a part of that team that helped shut down detention centers, different detention centers all over California. We can shut this one down. Shut it down, right? Shut it down! 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 Thank you.
If the children are under attack, what do we do? What do we
Thank you all so much to the main organizers. Thank you to you who participated. I got so much love for you. Let's build, let's network, let's create. We're dead serious about keeping this going. So hold on one second. Our sister's going to close the ceremony for us. And thank you guys so much. Much love. I appreciate you.
Yeah! That's good, man. I was looking for you with everybody else.
Yeah, we had to stay at Hero Tents event, and it came out.
You're good, you're good. It's good, family. How you doing? I'm good, I'm good.
All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Diana, and I wanted to bring my daughter, Zenaida, up to the front. I wanted to bring my daughter up to the front because I see a lot of children around here, and I wanted the face of a child to be here represented as well, because we are fighting for the children. We're not just race agents right now. So I wanted my daughter, she's going to introduce herself, and she has a few words for everybody.
Hi, my name is Zenaida. I'm 11 years old.
Yeah!
I'm from Hollister. Can all of you guys put your hands up and put your hands in a fist? I want all of you guys to say, "Stop killing us." On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Stop killing us!
Thank you.
So now, you know, as organizers, we have a clap called a unity clap. So as we finish up the night, I saw everybody already ended, so I want to finish up the night with doing the unity clap with everybody. So we can put all our hands together and start off slow, okay? Out of the chest.
Black Lives Matter! Free the kids!
I just want to say Black Lives Matter, and if anybody is interested in calling the police so that they can arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor, 502, write this down, 502-595-2300. My name is Marisol Duarte. I'm from communities of San Jose and East Oakland, where Black Lives Matter, Black and Brown unity, Black Lives Matter. We can all do our part, Chicanos, Latinx, Raza, by promoting anti-blackness in our communities. I just wanted to point that out.
They want the
Because
numbers.
this is a Black and Brown unity. Ask them to arrest the cops. Hold these motherfuckers accountable. Breonna Taylor's life matters. The number, write it down. 502-595-2300. Also thinking of Eric Salgado right now. Thinking of brother who lost his life. There's so many. I can't even. Elijah McClain.
Shout out
Justice
to
for Elijah
Alejandro.
McClain.
Justice for Elijah McClain!